Hello everyone, I'm Mackenzie Mitchell for WWE Now, getting you ready for night 2 of the WWE Draft tonight on Raw. So let's throw 3 minutes on the clock and get to it. The 2023 WWE Draft kicked off on Friday Night SmackDown with plenty of surprises. The Bloodline was shaken up with Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa remaining on the blue brand, with the Usos waiting to hear their fate after a loss in their WrestleMania rematch.
Sami Zayn dragging Jay out of the ring. Stunner. Tag. Helluva kick. Cover. They retain.
Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair, Edge, Damage Control, and more are also headed to SmackDown, while Cody Rhodes, Becky Lynch, Imperium, Drew McIntyre, and others are set to headline the Red brand. The 2023 WWE Draft also saw a number of huge NXT call-ups, as champions Indy Hartwell and Alba Fire and Isla Dawn all heard their names called on Friday night.
SmackDown selects the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn.
Tonight, Seth freaking Rollins, SmackDown Women's Champion Rhea Ripley and the Judgment Day, Austin Theory, Charlotte Flair, and the Beast Brock Lesnar are just a few of the names waiting to be selected. So what surprises are in store when the 2023 WWE Draft finishes tonight on Raw? Speaking of Brock Lesnar, the Beast is making his way back to Raw tonight just days ahead of WWE Backlash. Cody Rhodes has been dying to get his hands on Lesnar since the infamous beatdown on the Raw after WrestleMania. 2 weeks ago, the American Nightmare didn't get to throw down with his new rival, but was granted a showdown at WWE Backlash this Saturday. So let's just say Rhodes wanted a little more than that.
Oh, Cody! He's not backing down, the American Nightmare! Oh, Cody's not thinking straight!
So how will the Beast respond when he's back on the Red brand tonight? There's all new championship gold coming to Raw, and it will be up for grabs when the new rosters go into place after WWE Backlash. As detailed by Triple H, with Roman Reigns heading back to SmackDown, the coveted World Heavyweight Championship is officially coming to the Red brand. The WWE Universe has already started to speculate about names like Cody Rhodes, Matt Riddle, Drew McIntyre, Gunther, and others entering the new title picture. But more superstars are set to follow and jump right into the fray after tonight's draft selections are announced. So, who do you want to see challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship when it makes its debut on Raw? And that's the latest from all around the WWE Universe, and we'll see you tonight at 8/7 Central on the USA Network.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules.